Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Apologies in advance. I am under the weather, so if I sound a little weird, you're gonna have to just deal with it because the news must go on. So today we're gonna talk about a few different topics. The proximity grenades are being nerfed. This is one that is confirmed. We're gonna talk about a new map that has been mentioned and whispered across the internet. Then there are a couple other things like 64-man conquests that are coming and 8-man squads. So that's what today's video is going to cover. If you guys want to, feel free to subscribe and tick that bell for more updates in future videos regarding 2042, and leave a thumbs up as it helps these videos get out there. So thank you. Let's begin. So apparently there's a couple of big fan favorites in the community right now getting hit by the nerf stick in 3.1. We don't have exact values or what is changing yet, as the developers have gone on the record to say that these things are going to be changed. Realistically, they're going to be nerfed, and they will give us more updates in the 3.1 patch notes, which I will cover the moment they do go live. But for now, it's pure speculation. The proximity mines need to be brought down because they are basically like a permanent uptime UAV. There's no realistic flanking, outmaneuvering, backdooring, or capturing because everybody is always illuminated on the radar at any given time. So if you guys are looking forward to taking advantage of the XP or mastering this with the tier 1, now is your time. As for the Bolt, the clear and obvious strength of this thing is in the 30mm cannons. I don't know if they're going to nerf these in general or specifically target them for the Bolt. Either way, the kit for the Bolt is actually really neat, and I would like to see it honestly buffed in a couple ways. So I'm very curious to see what they're going to do this. Some things need brought down, some things need brought up, but either way, the Bolt should have a very bright future in the franchise, but expect a huge nerf for the strength of it as it stands. Another one which I haven't seen any solid information or confirmation on, just simply discussion and potential leaks, is a new map that's coming, and all I know about it personally is that it's supposedly called Exposure. I'm assuming that it's probably got to do with like a chemical factory or maybe another winter map or something like Breakaway, but I'm holding out for the potential of a strip club, so we'll see what happens with that one. One of the big topics that I see right now is the prospect of Battlefield 2042 getting 64-man conquest and breakthrough. Now, discussion has given us the idea that we are looking at a rotational experience for the 64-man experience. Now, this is going to frustrate a lot of people if this is true, and if they don't decide to change this, or how they're going to do it, I don't know. It's still up in the air. They can always take data and obviously change their mind at any given time. So this is subject to change, but I feel like the majority of feedback that I'm seeing on social media and from the community in general is that we want the 64-man experience back. We want classic Battlefield, smaller maps, not the big experience, the big open areas. And I feel like even though there are people that appreciate the 120-man or the 128-man experience, that the majority of the people want the 64 one back. And if they are going to bring this in as a part-time thing, that's going to be the ultimate tease. If we get to play the thing that we've been asking for and we finally start to love it, and then they just rip it away from us after a week or two, and just like, sorry guys, you got to go back to jerking it, I'm going to be so upset. And I know this would be a huge mistake. So let me know what you guys think down below. I'm excited for the potential to play 64-man experience, but at the same time, if it's going to leave, that's going to potentially leave the entire community heartbroken. So I don't know. We've seen this system work before with games like Destiny, but normally they're gimmicky. They're mayhem, they're fun, they're wacky, and they're usually outside of the traditional box. So I'm curious to see what they're going to do here. I think this is a mistake, but leave your feedback down below. Do you think that's good if they bring the 64-man back and then take it away and we don't see it again for a while? I don't know. Moving on to the next option right here, and this is the one that I've heard. I don't know if there's any actual confirmation on this yet, just I've seen people talking about it, is that there is going to be a potential for 8-man squads. Now, we don't have any news towards server browsers, and I guess this is still a step in the right direction. If server browsers are not coming back, this is probably the one thing that I miss most from that. Scoreboards and a lot of the other legacy features are definitely missed by a lot of the community. But I think the one that I think really affects me the most is the inability to group up with more than just 3 of my friends. So if I'm at least able to queue up with 7 other buddies, this is a massive quality of life improvement, and I will take it at this point. That is definitely a step in the right direction. Rumor has it is that it's going to be out with the first season. I, again, don't know if this is going to be a part-time feature and they're going to retire it. I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of experimentation in this live cycle, I really want to see where they go, but be sure to put your feedback out there. Let me know how you guys feel about these ideas in the comment section below. Thanks again, and when we do have confirmation and patch notes for the 3.1, I will have that video up for you guys. So thanks again. Hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you with another video tomorrow.